is it safe to assume that you've interviewed Brady more than anybody else because of your week-to-week conversation that you've had with him for all these years?
I would say that's fair,
okay.
yes.
So then what do you think he's thinking right now, Jim? Like
Today?
Yes, sir. Today, after last night.
He's thinking, how did I lose that game, and why did I throw those passes, and how am I going to get better next week? And it's a short week, and it's a short, memory, and the losses do linger much, much longer than the victories. And so I'm sure he's beating himself up today, and it's not a good day for him or his teammates. And he wants to doesn't want that to happen, and he didn't. It's not what we're used to seeing in the end of games, but it's inevitable too. Look, unlike boxing, where you're defined by one loss now, how many games did the Chiefs lose last year? You can still be a champion, is the point. One game can go quickly in the NFL. It wasn't 3 or 4 weeks ago. Everybody thought they were the best team in the NFL, and then they played the Saints and had a bad performance, and they played last night, and it wasn't a bad performance. It just wasn't a victory.
No, I know. I mean, all those America's Game documentaries that NFL Films puts together so expertly, all those 6 of them that Brady's Patriots were able to place in front of the mavens at NFL Films to put together, all of them had some sort of adversity that they had to face at some point, and it appears that we are seeing that right now for Tom. Why do you think he's still doing it, Jim?
Because he still can, and he still, again, what have we seen? These 5 interceptions in those 2 games. Before that, it was 20 touchdowns and, 5 or 6 interceptions on the year. And a couple of them, 3 or 4 of them, came very early in the season. So he went 200 passes because he can still do it. His arm strength is there. His mind is still there. His abilities are all still there. And it's not like, Frank Layden said it many, many years ago. He was a great coach for the Utah Jazz, and he had a bad season. He says, you folks think I went dumb overnight?
Yeah, right.
Okay? So he was the coach of the year or whatever he was, and terrific. And so he can still do it. And, that's why he does it, because he loves football and he loves his family. And that's what his life is. So he always says, why do everybody want me to retire? Well, they want me to retire because he used to say they hate me in 31 cities. Now they hate him in 30 cities. Boston still, I believe, loves him, and Tampa loves him. So everybody else wants a chance to win. So it's not over yet. He always says football starts at Thanksgiving. So that's this week. So it's not a very good prelude for the Bucs going into Thanksgiving, but let's see where they are next week, and it won't get any easier with Kansas City.
Hey, you watched all the way to the end. Thanks for that. Watch more right here.